Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a lot of topics to get into today, and we're going to start right away with a remake or remaster leak. The headline here is coming to us from Gamatsu. Star Ocean, the second story R logo leaked via Square Enix Support Center website. Now this image has been deleted from their support website, but through the power of the internet is forever, here's an archive copy of it. And most people are thinking the R means either it's a remake or a remaster, and there's not been any official announcement yet for a re-release of this game, and there are no details yet on timing or what platforms it may come to. But there is a precedent set for this. Back in 2019, Square Enix released Star Ocean, the first Departure R. So very likely this is the next game in that series to get a remake or a remaster. But again, we have no timeline for this game, so it could get announced this year or next year, or who knows, it could just even get canceled silently in the background and never get released. But let me know if you've played the game and if you think it's deserving of a remake or a remaster. Next, we have the games coming to PlayStation Plus for the last part of this month. And these are for those premium and extra tiers. And you can see the list here from PlayStation's UK site. They had a full list here. We have Inscription, Far Cry 6, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, Rogue Legacy 2, Solist, Tacoma, I think that's how you pronounce that, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Killing Floor 2, Lonely Mountains Downfall, Vampire the Masquerade, 100 Days, Winemaking Simulator, A Hat in Time, Carto, Forager, Dodgeball Academy, The Wild at Heart, Redout 2, which is a pretty decent racing game, Thief, MX vs. ATV Legends, everybody's favorite Paw Patrol Mighty Pups, and then everybody's second favorite My Friend Peppa Pig, DC League of Super Pets, The Adventures of Crypto and Ace, the Talos Principle Deluxe Edition, and then Elix 2. Now, they also have a list here at the bottom of the ones that are coming to that Classics catalog just for premium subscribers. We have Killzone Liberation from the PSP, Worms from the PS1, and Herrick's Adventure from the PS1. So quite an extensive list here to go through. Obviously, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is a big grab for this service, especially since we have that DLCs coming later sometime this year. And Redout 2 is a pretty decent racing game, so you've got a good variety here. And we still don't see any PlayStation 2 titles coming to the service just yet. I think it's probably still related to some type of exploit for that emulator they use, but hopefully they'll get that straightened out pretty soon. And then in a related topic with this announcement, Sony also talked a bit about their cloud streaming. And you can see this from blog.playstation.com. First off, we have very exciting news for PlayStation Plus premium members. We are currently testing cloud streaming for supported PS5 games. This includes PS5 titles from the PlayStation Plus game catalog and game trials, as well as supported digital PlayStation 5 titles that players own. When this feature launches, cloud game streaming for supported PlayStation 5 titles will be available for use directly on your PS5 console. This means as a premium member, it'll be easier to jump into your favorite games without downloading them first onto your PS5 console. Our goal is to add this as an additional benefit to PlayStation Plus Premium as part of our ongoing efforts to enhance the value of PlayStation Plus. So this is definitely exciting news for PlayStation Plus Premium members. And I like how they included the trials in this, so if you just wanted to try a game for maybe half an hour but didn't want to wait an hour or so for it to download, if you have slower internet, you can just go right in and try it out. Now this announcement really doesn't come as a surprise. Last month, Jim Ryan did say that PlayStation was planning to reveal aggressive plans for cloud gaming, And they also announced a few weeks ago that Project Q handheld streaming device. And I do have to wonder if this device you see here would be compatible with their cloud streaming option going forward. Obviously, they didn't say anything about that when they announced this Project Q handheld because they really hadn't revealed their cloud streaming strategy just yet. But that definitely would be a neat option for PlayStation Plus subscribers. Say if you go on vacation or something, you could bring just this handheld with you and continue playing the games you've been enjoying at home. And then finally, let's take a look at the latest Famitsu sales coming out of Japan. And first, let's take a look at the software sales. We have one new entry here, but for 3 different platforms. However, it wasn't able to knock The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom off of the top spot. And that's even when you add all 3 entries together. And that title that we're talking about here is Diablo 4, coming in at number 2 for the PlayStation 5. And then we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kind of inserting itself here at number 3, followed by Diablo 4 for the PS4, and pulling in pretty decent numbers on the Xbox Series X, and I'll have a bit more about that when I go over the hardware numbers. But then at number 6 we have Street Fighter 6 for the PlayStation 5, followed by Minecraft for the Switch, and then Street Fighter 6 for the PS4, followed by Nintendo Switch Sports at 9. And then finally, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild coming in at number 10, so still getting a bit of a boost there from Tears of the Kingdom. And Diablo 4 has been a pretty successful launch here, and when we look over here at the hardware sales, you'll see how much of a success it's been. We have the Switch OLED coming in at first, followed by the PlayStation 5, and then the Switch and the Switch Lite next. And then in a bit of surprise, you see the Xbox Series X coming in at number 5 with a pretty large number relative to what it normally does. And that's been done on the back of Diablo 4. There was a bundle for it over in Japan, so that pretty much sold a whole lot of Xbox Series X, again, compared to what it normally does. But then number 6, we have the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, and then the PS4 at 7, the Xbox Series S at 8. Now if we look at this updated sales graph, you can see all 3 console families with a bit of a spike this week. I'm sure a lot of this is coming off of Diablo 4, and I think the Switch is still seeing success from Tears of the Kingdom. But you can definitely see that green line there at the bottom that's been nearly flat for a few months now. A bit of a spike from that bundled edition of the Xbox Series X with Diablo 4. And that's all we have for today. Did anything we cover catch your attention? Make sure to leave a comment below and let me know. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help out the channel quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching, and be good.